Hi, everyone. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if this is one of your first times joining me, welcome. I'm so glad that you have found me. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure that you do. Also, if you're maybe viewing this from my Facebook, or you want to get into my Facebook group, where I post my card sketches and my techniques and everything else like that. There is a link down below and it will show you the Facebook group that I post everything to. So it's back to Monday, and Monday is where it's a free-for-all, right? So I can choose whatever I want to show off. And I really wanted to show a really nice bundle that I think it looks a little understated in the catalog, but I think there's so much potential with it. And I want to show you some very, very easy peasy cards that we can make with it. So let me just jump on down to my desktop here. So this is the Perched in a Tree. It's when you save it, well, when you buy it as a bundle, you save 10%, but it's kind of understated. Like, it's found on page 46 of the J2D mini catalog. And, you know, there's a lot of different things and different elements with it that you don't really see too much. But it's a beautiful, beautiful suite. And the more I play with it, the more fun I have. I designed the cards for the Your Creativity Awaits. And then I thought, geez, why don't I show a really, really easy way? Why not show you a really easy way to make cards with this, and quick and easy cards, and you'll be amazed. We're also going to use this Rings of Love. This is a celebration item that you can earn for free here in Canada if you spend $60. And with the other markets, you would just have to look those up in the markets. But beautiful designer series paper. I played with this quite a bit, but with this suite, or with this bundle, it goes along really, really good. So we're going to play around with a couple of these other papers from here. And when you do get it for free, it's really nice that you can use it with something that is already in the J2D mini catalog. So I went and I've got a bunch of these. I'm just going to put this off to the side. So just to show you some really easy cards. Now, this is the side that's behind the poinsettia one. And this would look really, really nice too. I don't even think I did this in one, but this would look really nice if it had the evening evergreen, and then put this over top. And see how nice that just goes behind. You're not really seeing the actual image behind the stamp, but it does show that you could do something very easily with it. So what I've done is I've got this piece. It's 4 1/4 by 11, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. And on the back of this, I just want to show you, you could put this designer series paper and then just put this behind. Does that not look pretty cool in itself? So there's that one. So we'll put those cards together, but I want to show you one card that we're going to put together that I think is going to be a lot of, I think I like it anyways. It's probably my favorite designer series paper from this whole pack. So I have my, geez, what did I do with my, I didn't score that. Oh, and it's upstairs. All right, so we'll make this really easy. Do you guys have a scoreboard? Scoreboards, I don't know. A lot of people don't even, oh, this isn't even cut properly. Oh my goodness. This is not done well at all. And my my trimmer is upstairs. I can't believe it. Okay. So let's, oh man, I tell you, we're going to start this right from scratch. This used to be the old cutting guillotine cutter. I really like this cutter. It was one of my, it's my favorite. I use it because I can cut multiple pieces. But anyways, this is 4 1/4 by 11, and I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. I very seldom, except when I am on camera, do I use my trimmer. I like how deep of a score this is. Yes, this is such, oh man, this is such a really pretty set. So I'm going to probably have to, it's one of those days. I think we're going to have one of those days. Anyways, this is Night of Navy. Now, check this out. This is my favorite of all of the designer series paper from that set. I've gone ahead, and what I've done is I've cut a piece of, this is crumb cake, and I've cut it 4 by 5 1/4, and I should have cut this just a tiny bit smaller. I'm going to kick myself. I left my trimmer upstairs. I was playing around with something, and I'll just come in here with this. And then this is just going to go on here. Now, if we wanted to, what we could do is we could pop this up. But I'm finding that if I pop up the bird, I'm okay with not having to pop this off at this part here. It's a Monday. Oh, my goodness. Well, put it this way. I've been up since about 1:30. It's just because of drugs that they put me on that I'm basically, I can't sleep. All right, so I'm going to take this bird and we are going to stamp it with Memento. And I've already gone ahead and done that because I wanted it to be good and dry. Now, one hint is you could take this and you could color this bird the same way as what the bird is there. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm coming in with my So Saffron, and I'm going to color the breast. Well, this looks like the dark. It does. This must be the light. Yeah. So I'm just going to color the breast. And we'll just get a tiny bit of that shading in there. And like I say, I'm just following what they've done there on the bird. And then we could actually take this down a little bit too. And I think we will. And then I have the Balmy Blue. Let's go ahead and we can color here. And I'm kind of doing the flicking technique because I don't want it, I want there to be quite a bit of white in with this too. And then we're going to go in with the darker blue. And also at this point, I think what we could do is we could also go in with some Night of Navy, the light Night of Navy. Let me go in. The light Night of Navy. And we're just going to go just a bit. Don't want it too dark. I want to blend that a bit so that it doesn't. And we're going to come in and we're also going to put some of this yellow back into the blue here. And then, of course, we could also do the claws. And this is just Calypso Coral. So see, it's kind of got a bird that's kind of matching along with there. So let's go down here. And we can go ahead and I think what I can do is I'm going to put it onto the back here. So I'm just going to come in. Now, another thing I could have done, and I could have sponged some of these trees to get a bit of that dimension. So I think we will do that. in just a sec. Yeah, very, very nice set, this Perched in a Tree. See how it looks like we have a bunch of birds in the back. Now, what I also wanted to do was kind of wanted to have a piece of this just going across. It's going to go like this. And then I could also, like, this is from Ringed in Nature. We could have put that on there too. But I'm thinking, all right, so I think let's stamp the sentiment with Night of Navy. Let's see how this is going to work. And I want to show you a trick. And I don't know if it's really a trick. Hello. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I thought I was being really smart. I got some stuff to aid me in sleeping, and honestly, I think it's hyped me up more. I'll be fine in 5 weeks, so be off my prescription, but in the meantime, yeah, I'm not getting much sleep. So I got up, and what did I do? I did something on the computer. So what I did was I fussy cut just around the bottom part here. And if I put this up here, really like this saying, no matter the season, I'm here for you. I'm going to put this up here. All right. So I'm going to come in with this, and I'm just going to, I was going to sponge this. Let's do that first. So I'm going to come in with my crumb cake. And this has little tiny grooves on it. I should have done this before so that you don't get in the background onto that designer series paper. But you know what? It'll be okay. There we go. All right. And we're going to just put this across here. Yes, this is a set that's for the August Your Creativity Awaits, Marjorie. And the cards are designed. My goodness, they were done yesterday. There should be a sneak peek out coming with the registration. Really, I like these cards. All right, so I'm just going to come in here. What is Your Creativity Awaits? Your Creativity Awaits is my monthly card class. You get 8 cards, 4 different designs. 2 of them are folds, so not necessarily fancy folds, but they, okay, that's going to go on there. But it's nice to be able to use the stamp set and the dies. And so the last Sunday, or the second Sunday of the month, is the last day to sign up for it. And then they'll be ready by the last Monday of the month. They're actually almost ready now. It's not too bad here. We had a heck of a thunderstorm. I'm almost worried to see how much, how many of the different forest fire sets started last night, because it was one heck of a thunderstorm last night. Maybe that's what started to wake me up. So I'm just going to oh my goodness, I didn't find anything I want here. All right, so I can go ahead and we could put this branch on there. You know what? let's go ahead and put a branch on there. I'm just going to use this. I'm going to use crumb cake, and I'm going to stamp the branch on. This is not going to go through my mini cut and emboss. I have to use the big one. So there's that. And then, of course, the die cut will cut that out. You had some really nice die cuts on here. This is a foliage one, which is kind of cool. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this on here. Just like that. Get that ready to go through. Goodness, I got stuff all over the place. So we'll try this one to begin with. Actually, even my shares are almost ready. So very busy weekend it was. Just put this down here for now. There. All right. So now what I can do is this is going to go onto here. We're going to just have our branch. I want this to go like, let's see how this is going to go. Want our bird on there. This could even come down here. And I think that's how we're going to do it. Do I want that down there? It'll have to go down there just because of the words. So I'm coming in with my small dimensionals. I'm going to put that on the back of the branch. You know, and not too many different dies in here. They have some beautiful leaves too, and I haven't even used the leaves yet. So let's just, I'm going to actually have that go up there. We have our bird go here. Use the bigger dimensionals for that. So while you can, and while it's still available, this designer series paper, like I say, is free. It's a level 1 celebration. Quantities are running out of certain things. Well, they already have of ones like the envelopes and that. Now, normally I also would use maybe the solid faceted gems on here, but I think I'll come in and there we go. There. And then let's see what gems. Oh, I do have them. So these are Night of Navy, but you know what? I really would like to color those just a bit more with my Night of Navy blend. And we'll just put those on there. And one here. There. So there's one card. And see, it's pretty subtle, the back part there, but it works out pretty good. And then let's go ahead and do this one. Now, oh, I wanted to show you another one that I thought would be really kind of cool. And this is also using the ringed in nature. So have you seen this designer series paper in the JDD mini catalog? This designer series paper, and I just opened it, is actually, it's amazing what you can find in some of this stuff. I'm going to have to look in the index. Page 24 is from the Boughs of Holly. It's this part of the designer series paper. And check out how this one looks. So this has this on the back, but let's go ahead and put that on with Evening Evergreen. And this is going to be fairly same card, kind of. Same sort of layout. But let's go ahead and put this on. So just by adding designer series paper, you're changing the look of this as well. Now, in the Your Creativity card class, they'll see some different things that were done. No designer series paper was used in that class, which is interesting. That's the reason why I'm doing it on here. So we have that. And then I have some soft succulent. Oh, Judy, you had a bad thunderstorm. So did we. Like, basically, I jumped. It was like it was right overhead. And like I say, there's a fire for just a bit up north from where I live, because of the lightning and that. And then the rain came, which was awesome. All right, so see how that looks like that? Does that not look so nice? Then with the ringed in nature, I thought, well, this will be kind of a different sort of look to it. So I'm going to put that on there. I do have, I wish I'd cut out another one of those trees. You know what? I think, yeah, I mean, another one of those branches. Anyways, I have another bird that I've already cut out. And so what I thought I could use with this bird is I could use soft succulent. So let's use some soft succulent on there. And I'm going to actually, you know, and honestly, I don't even know if these are going along with what a bird looks like. Very bad. My nephew has his master's in migration for birds, and yeah, I think he'd be pretty upset with me with the way I'm coloring my birds. But you know what? It's going along with what's in the paper. Let's put some of this there. Oh, you lost your hydro. Well, we didn't lose our hydro. Surprising. Now what? This is light. I need that dark. Okay. There we go. Then I'll come back in with the light again. So the beginning of August, I'm going to Winnipeg to meet up with my family. And I'm hoping I can talk my oldest son into doing a technique Tuesday with me. Might have to be pre-recorded, but he's a true artist, and I would love for you to see his tips and tricks on the stamping blends. So he's tentatively said yes, and when I say tentatively, that's it's really loose. And he But when I had him certified in some other alcohol markers when he was in Montreal, and he ended up, they were doing mainly the class with him. But yeah, so I'm hoping that he will do that with us. Or if anything, what I can do is I could actually pre-record it, but I would love for you to see some of the simple little things that he does with it. Okay, so we're just going to put this on here, and we'll get this one cut as well. And of course, then also as an artist, they also tell you the shading and everything else. And the shading, when you're actually Stampin' Up does an awful lot with the lines and everything, but it's really kind of nice when you have it. All right, so we have that. We have a bird. So, and you know, this foliage would have been kind of nice in there too. But I'm going to leave this like that. Now, what we need is a sentiment. And with the sentiments, they're quite, like, I haven't done any that are Christmassy at this point. But these splotches, whoa, there's some amazing things that you can do with that. So let's go ahead, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe what we need is we need a thinking of you. Whoops. You know what? I like this happy birthday. So let's go ahead and let's do the happy birthday on there. Had a lot of these cut out for my Ringed in Nature class. So let me just grab that. You have lots of these scraps. These scraps are amazing. They're the ones that come off your 1/4 inch, like when you take a 1/4 inch off for your layering. All right, so let's go here. See how this works. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and start putting that on there. Ugh. That yellowy green looks awful against this blue green. There we go. Now, the other thing that's really cool with this Ringed in Nature is because this is a hybrid die cut. It cuts and embosses at the same time. It's really nice when you go and you take your blending brushes. And by doing this, I should show you some other really neat things with this Ringed in Nature, because haven't even touched what it can do. But I thought I should stay away from Christmas cards today, so that's why I decided to go with this one. All right, but see how pretty that is behind? You know what other one this would go really good with is that Forest Grove. Yes, that would look amazing. All right, so but nothing like using up a bunch of leftover stuff, right? Don't forget to share my video. You know, the biggest compliment that you can give to me is to actually share my video and to share my Facebook post. I really do appreciate that when you do. It helps me create more. Let's see. this bird. Almost looking the same. You know what? I'm going to just put that one down there. So let's go ahead and put those on with dimensionals. And then I want to finish that one other card up. But like I say, lots of different ideas that you can do with this. This also, this perched in a tree. Oh, just thought of something. I have to make a retirement card. And this would be great for a retirement card as well. Let's move that down a little bit. No, let's move that up. Indecisive, aren't I? Thought I'd there we go. Now, do I want to? If I put this underneath there, it looks like the tree or the branch is kind of on there. Don't like it at the bottom. There we go. I can actually stick dimensional underneath there. And another one over there. There we go. And then the other thing is these elegant, these solid faceted gems are pretty amazing. This is in, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to put some rustic ones. I don't like that happy birthday on there. So I have these rustic metallic dots. No, I don't like that happy birthday on there. Oh dear. So let's put these on. All right. There, just leave them like that. And then, whoops. I got to figure out that happy birthday. I'm not happy with that. All right. So another one, like I say, you could turn around and you could put this behind there. I'm thinking that there's something else that I could possibly do with that as well. But there we go. Let's see. Really easy cards. Like I say, they're just ones that I just used Designer Series paper. I'm really liking this one. This one, I really like that back there. And I like this bird one. I like the Night of Navy and the So Saffron with it as well. So we've got that. This we could have done. And like I say, this is a really nice one. I was actually going to do a fancy fold with this one. I'm kind of running out of time. Maybe I'll just post another one. But this looks really cool too, even with the poinsettias. It almost looks like fall, you know, like where the leaves have fallen and everything else. So that's some more food for thought for something that you could possibly do with this. Like I say, the sky's the limit. I want to finish this and I don't know how to finish that. You know what? Why don't we try this? I don't know how this is going to look, but let's give it a try. I have my little cutter here. And we'll just shiver on this one as well. So we'll see how that looks. Kind of ties the colors together. I'm finding that this part down here is just too big. Is what I'm finding. I think it's got potential. It might be one of those cards I got to sleep on. Or just like that. Not sure. I'm going to have to sleep on that one. But anyways, there we go. We have this one. And we have this one. And I hope you like that. It just shows you that you can do something totally different. Add some designer series paper behind. And like you say, it's the same layout. But basically, it switches the whole card up. So I hope you like that. So what's happening? Tomorrow is my technique class. It'll be at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon. Join me when I'll show you. We're doing still pretty simple techniques, some of the basic techniques that I learned like 20 some odd years ago. And then I give you a PDF that you can print out and keep it in a 3-ring binder so that you've got record of that tutorial. So that'll be at 4:30 tomorrow. Make sure that you give me the thumbs up. Make sure that you share this. I really do appreciate that. And if you have any questions at all, just reach out and I'll be more than happy to answer for you. Have a great day and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now.